96 retailers are just over. It's an old scheme and a new scheme joined together. It was built in the 70s and then extended in the year 2000. And we sit in the very heart of Sunderland city centre. My belief is just because we're not the biggest shopping centre in the northeast of England, we're actually the third largest in the northeast of England, it doesn't mean we can't be the best. So that's the goal. The goal is to be the best. We've always exercised customer service, and it's always been okay, but I've never felt it's been great. So I've been looking for something different, and what I'm looking for is a confident, well-informed, well-trained team that deliver a memorable service. On Brand told us to trust them, so we did. They had a tried and tested system, so we listened. And I listened with some of my key managers and thought, wow, this sounds too good to be true. But my God, it was fantastic. They got to understand the potential and their challenges. Don't know how they done it, but they did. They undertook a pulse check to gauge where we actually were. And then they created pathways and guide rails for us to stick to. In the background, they were doing a lot of work and analysis on the good, the bad and the ugly of the bridges. And they implemented a system of team talks, storytelling, understanding brands, what our brands say to us. All this subliminal information was going into the team's head. We didn't even know it at the time, and they taught us how to recognise good, and they applauded the team members individually when they brought something to the surface, when they had a small win. Everything was recognised, and at the same time they were dealing with the bad. They were correcting it through changing of mindsets, role play and brand building, and we didn't even know. It was a fantastic journey. Confidence grew in team members. Team members were speaking up that had never spoken in their life before. They've been brought out of the shells. Our mystery shop results rocketed. I mean, we were at a good average of 75% for a team that, were basically involved in basic customer service. We're now up at 90% on a regular basis. Absenteeism dropped. Staff turnover dropped like we'd never seen before. And positive recognition became a daily occurrence. Storytelling in our team huddles in the morning, because people now knew what good looked like and they were able to share it with each other. New ideas emerged from the team. We formed a sports and social club. We climbed mountains together on days out. We dressed up for Halloween, and we'd staff social nights out. Everything was just on the up, and it was so noticeable. Many team members had said since, how much fun it was. It didn't seem like we were being forced to learn something. We were all just engaged and involved in it. We wanted to speak up. We wanted to say what was good and what was bad. They just brought out of us what was already in us, which was incredible. They taught us to talk about the good and share it and applaud it and recognise people for the great stuff they do. So we listened to them, and we're still listening to them today.